Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I was going to be doing a full-fledged how to make ribs video. This will still be a how to make ribs video, but my girlfriend's feeling a little under the weather and I want to get all the commotion out with all the tripods and this and that. You people that make YouTube videos, you know what it entails. So we're just going to keep this how to cook some delicious, easy ribs on Labor Day. And it's not going to be anything complicated. We're not going to be doing 3-2-1, 3-3-1. I'm just going to let them smoke for a couple hours, and then I'm going to wrap them, and then bring them out, put a little sauce on them, let it sit for a little bit longer on the grill. Super simple. This is not going to be a 7, 8, 9 hour cook. I'm going to show you how you can do this simple. All right. Today, let me show you which grill I am breaking out. It has been a very long time. We have got the Oklahoma Joe's Longhorn. And as you can see, I have the coals getting all heated up. And after I dump the coals, we'll be putting some wood on there. So I have beef ribs in the house. I have 2 packs of baby back ribs and I think a pack of spare ribs that we're going to be putting on this behemoth of a grill here. All right, I'll bring you back in a little bit when it's time to stoke this fire. Okay, our charcoal's heated up enough to dump, so let's get this dumped. And we're going to start off with some applewood here. Get these coals going here, or get this wood going here. All right, we're going to let that catch, and when the fire is ready, I'll bring it back and put the meat on. Okay, we're about ready to put this meat on. I have the beef ribs, like I showed you before, and I have the pork ribs. I did all the seasoning and the membrane removal inside the house. I figured everybody's seen how to season meat before and pull membrane off. But the next time I do a rib video, I will show you a very handy tool to remove membrane off of the pork ribs. We left the membrane on the beef ribs. That'll hold the beef ribs together because they will fall apart if you remove that membrane. All right, we're sitting at about 225 on the Oklahoma Joe's. We got the good smoke going. Time to get this meat on. And I ran out of gloves this morning seasoning these ribs. Go figure, barbecue guy runs out of nitro gloves. But I do have more being delivered today. But for now, I'm just going to have to bare hand it. Oh yeah, look at that smoke. All right, there's the beef. Where's the beef? And here's one of the pork ribs. We're going bone side down for all of these. And here's one more. And let's get the last one. Put that sucker right over here. Get it off the edge a little bit. All right, there you have it. I just got to get this lid closed and we'll let them rock for a couple hours and I'll bring it back. Okay, because I couldn't show you in the house because people are sick in there, I did want to at least show you the tool I was talking about. So how this works, this is a fish skin peeler and it grips really good. And what you're going to do is you normally take a butter knife and get under one of those front bones and peel away the membrane. And then you have to hold it and struggle with it with a paper towel. And with this thing, you just clamp down on that membrane and you pull. And you may have to do it a couple times, but this thing gives you a lot of leverage, gives you a lot of grip, as you can see, and you can pull that membrane off, no problem. So the next time I do a rib video, I will show you how this product works. But in the meantime, if you do want one, this is a China brand. That's all I could find at the time. But I did find one made by a company made in the USA. If you're all about that, like I am, except for this time, this is the only one I could find. I will leave a link to the American made in the USA version, or if you want to, you'll be able to find this also on Amazon. So I just wanted to show you this real quick. All right, it's been 2 hours. Let's see where these temps are sitting for these ribs. And I've been averaging around 225. Sometimes the temperature went up to 250, sometimes as low as 200, but that's all part of the fire management. But I could say we've probably been averaging 225 for these 2 hours. All right, let's see where we're at. All right, we're in the 150s on the pork, 150s. Oh, don't hit a bone. That one's almost 140. The beef ribs, let's see. We're at about 150. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap all three. Okay, I'm going to do this same step with all 4 racks of ribs. I'm just going to show you one so you get the idea. First, you're going to take and this is just a typical how you would wrap ribs with these little extra ingredients. All right, first off, we're going to take some brown sugar. That's spread out there a little bit. And we're going to take 4 pats of butter, minus that little piece of paper. All right, now to drizzle a little bit of barbecue sauce. I'll be using my cold flavor. All right. Now it's time to get the rib. Okay, it does have a nice bend factor right now, but we're still going to get them up to close to 200. All right, you're going to put that meat side down. You can break all this little stuff off here. It's just that blood stuff or whatever you want to call it trickling down. Not much of a meat pullback yet, but I'm sure we're going to get it after we wrap these for a while. Okay. Going to double wrap it, and I would suggest if you do a lot of barbecuing, you need to get some of this Kirkland foil. It'll last you all season long. All right, first wrap. All right, now the second wrap. Okay, I'll do this the other 3, and I'll bring it back. Okay, step 2. We got all the ingredients underneath the foil. We have the ribs laying meat down on that brown sugar barbecue sauce and butter. Now it's time to get this grill heated back up again because it cooled down a little bit. And we're going to let these ride for a couple hours. All right, I'll bring it back later. Okay, these ribs have been wrapped for 2 hours. Let's take one of them out and take a look at it and see what we got. All right, see what we're looking at. Oh, yeah. Look at that. A little bit of bone pullback. I'm not looking for a ton of bone pullback because we're trying to do these quick. You don't have to have bone pullback for the ribs to be good. You just want them to be good. Let's take a temperature. Oh, yeah. You can see that temperature. We're in the 200s. All right, I'm going to get all these unwrapped and back on the smoker, and I'll bring it back when it's time to baste them with sauce. All those are, and smell delicious. Oh, look at how gorgeous these ribs came out. Here we have the beef ribs. You can't see, oh, I guess you can't see the bone pullback on that one. And here's a shot of all 3 of the pork ribs. Now, as I told you, you don't need to spend all day doing ribs. Up to this point is a total of 4 hours. That's it. We had 2 hours under the smoke and 2 hours wrapped. Now I'm going to put some barbecue sauce on top of these ribs, and we're going to let them go for maybe half an hour. We'll see. But right now, let's get some sauce on these ribs. All right, on the pork ribs, I put my bold. Get that to focus in. There you go, the bold. I know Smoking with Scruggs would appreciate this. I'm just going to finish up here. I've already got the sauce that she wanted on hers, which is Stubbs Spicy. And all the pork ribs have my Mile High Guy Barbecue Bold barbecue sauce. Nothing hot, just a little step up from the original. Okay, I think we got them all looking pretty good. Let's get this closed up. Let this barbecue sauce tack up a little bit, and we'll check in about a half an hour. All right, we're all done with the ribs, everybody. We took 4.5 short hours, none of that 7-8 hour cook, and turned out some delicious smoked ribs. Let's give this a taste real quick. I'll tell you what, that Oklahoma Joe's really puts the smoke on versus a pellet grill. Big difference in an offset smoker. Tender and juicy and delicious. Like I said before, Smoking with Scruggs, I know you appreciate this bold barbecue sauce because you showed it in your video today. Smoking with Scruggs did a turkey meatloaf and used my rub and my sauce and some other things on it. I'll leave a video link down in the description to his video. You got to check it out if you like turkey or meatloaf for that matter. All right. I appreciate you watching this video. Thank you, everybody. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button below. I got good things on this channel and good things coming up. All right, and as I always say, if I can cook it, you can cook it. Stop making boring food. This took a little bit of time, but it was well worth the wait. Good, delicious smoked food. All right, take care, everybody, and I will definitely catch you on the next one.